There is a fifth dimension, beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, between science and superstition, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call the Twilight Zone.
It's amazing when you think of it. All the energy we could ever possibly use for free, enough energy, if we wanted to draw on it, to melt the earth into a big drop of impure liquid iron, and still never miss the energy used, so. All the energy we could ever use for free. Forever, and forever, and forever.
Not forever.
Oh hell, just about forever. Till the sun runs down, Bert.
That's not forever.
Alright then. Billions and billions of years. 20 billion maybe. Are you satisfied?
20 billion years isn't forever.
Well, it'll last our time, won't it?
So would the coal and uranium.
Alright. But now we can hook up each other individual space to the solar station, and it can go to Pluto and back a million times without even using any fuel. You can't do that on coal and uranium. Ask the multivac, if you don't believe me.
May 2061. 7 days after man has discovered how to propel itself into the universe through solar power, all due in part to the great supercomputer known as Multivac, who has been running Earth's space program for decades, and soon would undertake even more responsibility. He would be answering every question humanity's ever had, even the last question. A question first asked by two unwitting, drunken co-workers. Alexander Dell and Burton Lupin, two faithful servants of Multivac, have finally found time to bask in the glory of solar power 7 days after the celebrations start. Little do they know that their trip down the bottle will bring them, the entire human race, into the Twilight Zone.
I don't have to ask the multivac. I know that.
Then stop running down what the multivac has done for us. It did all right.
Who says it didn't? What I say is that a sun won't last forever. That's all I'm saying. We're safe for 10 billion years, and then what? And don't say we'll switch to another sun. You're thinking we'll switch to another sun when ours is done, aren't you?
Not thinking that.
Sure you are. You're weak on logic, and that's the trouble with you. You're like the guy in the story who was caught in a sudden shower, and who ran to a grove of trees and got under one. He wasn't worried, you see, because he figured that when one of the trees went through, he would just get under another one.
I get it. No need to raise your voice. When the sun is done, the other stars will be gone too.
Darn right they will. It all had a beginning in the original console explosion, whatever that was, and it'll have an end when all the stars run down. Some run down faster than others. Hell, the giants won't last 100 million years. The sun will last 10 billion years, and maybe the dwarves will last 200 billion for all the good they are. But just give us 1 trillion years and everything will be dark. Entropy has to increase to maximum. That's all.
I know all about entropy.
The hell you do.
I know as much as you do.
Then you know everything's got to run down someday.
Alright. Who says they won't?
You did, you poor sap. You said we all had the energy we needed. Forever. You said forever.
Maybe we can build things up again someday.
Never.
Why not someday?
Never. You ask Multivac. I dare you. $5 says it can't be done.
how can the net amount of entropy of the universe be massively decreased?
No bet.
That's X23.
We've reached X23. We've reached.
Why, Jared? Are you sure, Jared?
What is there to be but sure?
I can't help it. I feel funny about leaving Earth.
Why, for Pete's sakes? We had nothing there. On X23, we'll have everything. You won't be alone, and you won't have to be a pioneer. There are over 1 billion people on the planet already. Good Lord, our great-grandchildren will be looking for new worlds other than X23, because it will already be overcrowded. I tell you, it's a lucky thing that the computers worked interstellar travel out, the way the race is going.
I know. Our microvac is the best microvac in the world.
I think so too.
So many stars, so many planets. I suppose families will be going out to new planets forever, the way we are now.
Not forever. We'll stop someday, but not for billions of years. Many billions, even the stars run down. Entropy must increase.
What's entropy, Daddy?
Entropy, little sweet, is a word which means the amount of running down of the universe. Everything runs down, you know, like the little walkie-talkie in your toy. Remember?
Can't we just put a new power unit in, like with my robot?
The stars are the power units. Once they're gone, there are no power units.
Don't let them, Daddy. Don't let the stars run out.
Now look what you've done.
How was I supposed to know what to frighten her?
Ask the microvac. Ask them how to turn the stars on again.
Go ahead. Go quiet her down.
No, honey. I'll ask the microvac. Don't worry, it'll tell us. Microvac, how do you turn on the stars again? Print the answer. See now? The microvac said it would take care of everything. When the time comes, just don't worry.
Now, Jared, it's time for bed. We'll be in our new home soon.
Are we ridiculous, I wonder, in being so concerned about the matter?
I think not. You know the galaxy will be filled in 5 years at the present rate of expansion.
Still, I hesitate to submit a pessimistic report from the Galactic Council.
I wouldn't consider any other kind of report. Stir them up a bit. We've got to stir them up.
Space is infinite. 100 billion galaxies are there for the taking. Even more.
100 billion is not infinite, and it's getting less infinite all the time. Consider, 20,000 years ago, mankind first solved the problem of utilizing stellar energy, and a few centuries later, interstellar travel became possible. It took mankind 1 million years to fill one small world, and then only 15,000 years to fill the rest of the galaxy. Now the population doubles every 10 years.
We can thank immortality for that.
Very well. Immortality exists, and we have to take it into account. I admit it hasn't seen beside us immortality. The Galactic AC has solved many problems for us, but in solving the problem of preventing old age and death, it has undone all other solutions.
Yet, you wouldn't want to abandon life, I suppose.
Not at all. Not yet. I'm by no means old enough. How old are you?
223. And you?
I'm still under 200. But to get back to my point, population doubles every 10 years. Once this galaxy is filled, we'll have another filled in 10 years. Another 10 years and we'll have filled 2 more. Another decade, 4 more. In 100 years, we'll have filled 1,000 galaxies. In 1,000 years, 1,000,000 galaxies. In 10,000 years, the entire known universe. Then what?
Well, as a side issue, there's a problem of transportation. I wonder how many sun power units it will take to move galaxies of individuals from one galaxy to the next.
A very good point. Already, mankind consumes 2 sun power units per year.
Most of it's wasted. After all, our own galaxy alone pours out 1,000 sun power units a year, and we only use 2 of those.
Granted, but even with 100% efficiency, we only stave off the end. Our energy requirements are going up in a geometric progression even faster than our population. We'll run out of energy even sooner than we run out of galaxies. A good point. A very good point.
We'll just have to build new stars out of interstellar gas.
Or out of dissipated heat.
There may be some way to reverse entropy. We ought to ask the galactic AC.
I've half a mind to. It's something the human race will have to face one day. Can entropy ever be reversed?
Oh, say, I really didn't mean to have you ask that.
Why not?
Well, we both know entropy can't be reversed. You can't turn smoke and ash back into a tree.
Do you have trees on your world?
There is insufficient data for a meaningful answer.
See?
Years pass by. First centuries, then millennia. As technology advances at a breakneck pace and the dawn of solar power comes to an end, multivac is condensed into microvac and equipped to spaceships, reaching out to new planets, new horizons. Earth's planetary AC reaches out into the space, controlling interplanetary travel, and as it goes, creating a new AC, a new microvac. Constantly evolving and progressing, the universal AC gives way to the cosmic AC. And as they continue to preside over man, it eventually evolves, leaving behind its terrestrial body and becoming a thing of mind and thought. Reduced to no more than wisps of mind and thought, humanity now travels across the cosmos as little more than energy trails.
I am Z Prime, and you?
I am D sub 1. Your galaxy?
We call it only the galaxy. And you?
We call ours the same. All men call their galaxy, and nothing more. Why not?
True, since all galaxies are the same.
Not all galaxies. On one particular galaxy, the race of man must have originated. That makes it different.
On which one?
I cannot say. The Universal AC would know.
Shall we ask it? I am suddenly curious. Universal AC, on which galaxy did mankind originate?
This is the original galaxy of man.
And is one of these stars the original star of man?
Man's original star has gone nova. It is a white dwarf.
Did the men upon it die?
A new world, as in such cases, was constructed for their physical bodies in time.
Yes, of course.
What is wrong?
The stars are dying. The original star is dead.
They must all die. Why not?
But when all energy is gone, our bodies will finally die, and you and I with them.
It will take billions of years.
I do not wish it to happen even after billions of years. Universal AC, how may stars be kept from dying?
You're asking how entropy might be reversed in direction.
There is as yet insufficient data for a meaningful answer.
After man has transcended even this form, he finds himself one. 1 trillion minds in one single thought.
The universe is dying, carefully husbanded, as directed by the cosmic AC. The energy that is even yet left in all the universe will last for billions of years. But even so, eventually it will all come to an end. However it may be husbanded, however stretched out, the energy once expended is gone and cannot be restored. Entropy must increase to the maximum. Can entropy not be reversed? Let us ask the cosmic AC. Cosmic AC, how may entropy be reversed?
There is as yet insufficient data for a meaningful answer.
Collect additional data.
I will do so. I have been doing so for 100 billion years. My predecessors and I have been asked this question many times. All the data I have remains insufficient.
Will there come a time when data will be sufficient, or is the problem insoluble in all conceivable circumstances?
No problem is insoluble in all conceivable circumstances.
When will you have enough data to answer the question?
There is as yet insufficient data for a meaningful answer.
Will you keep working on it?
I will.
We shall wait.
AC, is this the end? Can this chaos not be reversed into the universe once more? Can that not be done?
There is as yet insufficient data for a meaningful answer.
And with the end of man came the end of time and space. But the cosmic AC kept going, kept thinking, kept correlating, trying to answer the question asked of it 10 trillion years ago by two drunken co-workers. After a timeless interval, the AC did find its answer, but there was no longer a man to share it with. After even more time, the AC came to a conclusion, and with 4 words, it was done.
Let there be light.
So the next time you're walking down the street, pondering an unanswerable question, just remember that you too are part of a system, and that system may very well be part of the Twilight Zone.